I was telling me that she's enjoying Ghana so much and she might want to just okay.
I mean, it's safe. There's no traffic. There's light. What more do I need?
What more do you need? Hi guys, what's up? What's going on? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. What's good? Drum roll. So today I am with a very special guest.
Hi guys.
Straight from Lagos. It's true you're from Lagos now?
Yes.
Like original
From Lagos.
So no long talk. She's in Ghana. I'm going to allow her to introduce herself. T, tell us what's your name.
Hi everybody. My name is Omotayo. Very excited to be here. That's what I'm doing all the dancing.
I don't know why she spoke so low, like she saw better. Tayo, are you excited to be in Ghana?
Yeah, I mean, it's my first time in Ghana and it's been fun.
It's been fun. Oh, how many days have you been here for so far?
3 days so
3
far.
days. Oh, okay. So what brings you to Ghana?
Well, I came with my team and we just came to have fun and enjoy ourselves.
Oh, nice. So have you been to any cool places yet?
Yes. I mean, we went out last night. I don't know how I am like functioning in this moment because it was madness. It was lit.
Ghana is very, people when people come here for Christmas, people always say that Ghana is lit. Ghana is very lit.
I mean, I think one thing that even like shocked me was at some point in time yesterday when we were going out, it was like 5 p.m. and there was no traffic. My Lagos brain could not comprehend it because closing hour, madness. I was like, and this was within the like central business district, the places where all the banks and all the company headquarters and all that are. I'm like, wow, okay,
wow, must be nice.
This is the life.
So what do you do?
So I'm a product manager. Ooh. And I work in fintech. So
fintech, that's nice. So Nigeria, okay, I want to like divert a bit, like I want us to get to a more like serious topic. Recently a lot has been happening in Nigeria, and you're a Nigerian living in Ghana obviously, and she's staying in Lagos where like a lot of things are happening. So what is your take on that? What is your input? How do you see that? How has that affected you as a person living in Ghana? Because I don't know, I mean in Nigeria, sorry. I don't know, I think for the past few years now, 5 years now, let's just say, a lot of things have really changed. So how has that affected you as a person?
I mean, I think first of all, mentally it has. I was a very vocal part of the protest in 2020 for the SARS, because I know I work in tech, right? So a lot of people that I know have been affected. I have been stopped. They have searched my hair before, so it was something very personal.
Your hair?
Yeah, it was ridiculous. Like
we're coming back.
They were searching. I don't know what we're coming back at night, and again because I work in payments. Sometimes we have multiple like devices or cards, and then we're always so scared whenever we see police in front or something as we're going home, and it's ridiculous because even your company ID card or whatever it is that you might have cannot save you. And that particular hair one, I know we're going back with my friends and I can't even remember where exactly, obviously in Lagos, and then they stopped us and they started searching the car and all that. And next they told us they started searching our bodies, search our bags. I mean, so and I know that the guys have it worse usually.
Yeah, usually.
Like there was one time they raided, like literally would just come somewhere and pack people. So close to my estate gate, they raided and just packed people, and then
around the neighborhood they came to.
It's so ridiculous.
Wow.
For that entire period, anytime my brother had to go somewhere or go and buy fuel or whatever, my dad would say, please take your school ID, anything, just call me on speed dial. It was, you live in fear, and then as a result of the repercussions, would I say, of like the shootings that happened, just sort of broke everybody. Someone was like, oh, why things are so bad now, they're even worse than they were, why are we not speaking up? And then someone tweeted and said people's spirits are broken, and it has broken people's spirits because it was terrible because I watched, I saw the thing. I went to protest, but I went to Alausa because there were different places where people were protesting. I went one of the days because I was still working, and I was working from home then. And just imagining yourself being in that position and all that. And it's not even like after the protest, or maybe there was like something that was done or some things got slightly better. It's so worse. There was no fuel, no lights. The national grid went down. It was always going down, and people, an economy that's everybody needs power to work, even if you're going, banks started saying closing earlier. Usually bankers will have to like work after hours. So what's it called? Banks are telling them, please, there's no fuel, so we're going to turn off the gen at 5. So everybody needs to be out. So you have to figure out how to get your work done. Even like companies were doing that because it was so expensive because it was scarce. So people that would get it would sell it for like a higher price. Someone was saying he had a 25-liter keg and said he wanted to sell it for 25,000 or 20,000. I'm like, just carry gun and be robbing on the streets.
Because you see, I always tell people. Sorry to cut you. I always tell people that people in Ghana right now complain because sometimes they'll take lights for 2 hours, like just 2 hours, and they'll tell you on news they're taking light for 2 hours, and people are complaining. And I'm like, if you go to Lagos, nobody gives you a prior notice. They don't put it in the papers. They don't put it in news. And like 2 days, 3 days, they'll give you a prior notice like on the media, like, oh, from this day, this place will not have light. I'm like, it's crazy because like we have crazy leaders in Nigeria. I know right now there's something that happened with the train incident. Right,
and interestingly, my friends and I were on a train, not that Abuja Kaduna train, the one to Ibadan, because I went to Ibadan with my friends sometime like last month or so, and then I'm like, because even that particular train that has been stopped before, there was one time they said the fuel finished midway.
Wow, how?
And I don't know. And then now, and the thing is, the north has been very unstable for a few years, and the roads are not safe. The bandits have basically taken the road. People get kidnapped. Anybody that is traveling needs to get a convoy.
Wow.
And someone did a thread on how they moved with a convoy, that the convoy they'll move for like 20 minutes. The convoy will stop, shoot in the air just so that people like are aware that we have guns and whatever. They move again.
Wow.
I'm like, that's not life.
That's not life. That's what people that can't afford convoys when they are traveling? What
right. There's even that. Then people started using the trains as an alternative, right? And flying as an alternative. Then they attacked the airport. They attacked the airport, and now they've attacked the train. So those particular routes, that Abuja to Kaduna route, right now, there's literally no way to go within. And once you take the capital, you've taken a country.
Of course.
Once Abuja is disheartening, is scary. And I think what's even more baffling to me is there are some people that still support the leaders. Very against them. Very against them. Some people still support the leader. Some people say, hey, it was worse, or it could have been worse. People are dying. People are being kidnapped. The kidnappers, the people that attacked this last train one, they started calling. Well, I saw that they started calling families and asking for ransom, and it's scary because when you don't know when it's going to get to your side.
Yes.
There was one time I was coming into Lagos on Lagos Ibadan Expressway. We went to Ibadan. I went to Ibadan with my family, but we went by road, and we were coming into Lagos at night. And towards the toll gate, there was this truck. Would I call it a truck? Like a van, but like those ones that not like your regular Hilux, but like one that has the back space is a lot. They were all these. I don't know if they're Hausa or Fulani, but like northerners, typically you can tell by people, you can tell certain people's race or tribe, rather, by how they look. And these guys, that was the first time, Tiffany, I saw sword in my life. They had swords, they had cutlasses, and there was traffic. It was in the night. There was no what's it called, authority, no security authority on that road, which is very unusual because they're usually at different points. That night, and there was traffic, so at some point in time some of them got down and they were walking within the cars, and then my dad was checking the doors and saying no one should use their phones. our glass was tinted, but still like your family is with you, so everybody like, imagine people that don't even have AC, people in commercial buses, how unsafe would they have been feeling? It was so scary because they just started working, and then when the traffic moves a bit, all of them would jump into like the truck again. And then when we got to Berger, Berger is like entrance of Lagos. The truck just turned off into a road and then disappeared, and I'm like, these guys are in Lagos, like those guys that have come in with weapons, with whatever. I'm almost sure that they possibly had guns, because they were holding the actual sword, like not cutlass, no,
a sword,
like the whole thing.
I didn't even
know that. That was the first time I'm
like the Arabian Nights or
what? And I'm like, these guys have just gone into Lagos and disappeared and blended in, and at any point in time,
it's so scary.
Because
I remember I visited Nigeria last year for the first time since 5 years, and it was different. Like even the island that used to be beautiful was just different. The Uber guy was telling me, "Madam, you have to be safe. Nigeria, Lagos is scary." And I'm like,
I mean, even Uber is another thing. They're using cabs to
kidnap
kidnapping
people as well. Like it's not safe. See, everybody.
Every time I have to go out and I'm not driving, and my mom knows about it, she tells me to call. No, she even tell me to call her and say out loud, "Okay, Mom, I've shared my trip with you," and all that, so the person knows that I'm on my way and all that. So in fact, I think one of the things I found I subconsciously do is when I enter the Uber, I check for like the handles, because I read that some of them break the inside handle, so you're not able to open the door.
So you have to check if their handles.
It is just, and we've not heard of any record of any one of them that has been brought to book. I mean, even entering bus, the girl that was killed in the BRT.
Yes.
What exactly is safe now?
Nothing.
You're driving, you can be stopped by police, you can be stopped and
and the police people
killed
can
and
kill
all
you
that.
And just toss you into a bush.
They even say it that I will waste you and nothing will happen. Like they say it confidently, like they know. It's just the rate of insecurity, the rate of like all that is just scary, as a Nigerian living in Nigeria.
Wow. So before the interview started, Taya was telling me that she's enjoying Ghana so much that she might want to just relocate.
I mean, it's safe. There's no traffic. There's light. What more do I need?
I'm sure Taya will be welcomed.
What else do I need?
Exactly. What else? Safety is the number one.
The number one thing.
Yes, because people say, living in Ghana is kind of expensive. I'm like, I'd rather spend times 2 than be on
somewhere that
I'm scared every day, anxiety.
That you don't know what can happen next. And
wow. So let's go on a lighter note. T girl, what's up? You got a boyfriend? You want to move to Ghana? You have to move here single. You got a boyfriend?
No, I don't. Men are scum. I'm just joking. They're not. Some of them are.
Lagos men. I want to just say something. She's Yoruba, and Yoruba men leave them for their women, because you can't handle Yoruba man. Yoruba men, they are scum. I should only date Yoruba boys. I don't understand.
Wait.
Which other tribe have you dated?
My ex was Efik actually. Yeah.
How many years ago was that? I'm talking about when you come to adulthood, not teenage.
No, but I mean, I have no excuse.
But have you met any Ghanaian man? Like you went out yesterday, I'm sure you saw some nice chocolate, or did you see any nice chocolate? Don't lie, just be honest.
I mean, I do like chocolate, so.
But did you see any nice coffee?
I mean, I guess I wasn't particularly looking out for her, but maybe today or tomorrow, I'll just keep my eyes out.
So T, what do you do for fun? I know you work in fintech, and fintech is crazy because every day you have to be busy. But when you're not busy doing all that, what do you do for fun?
Well, until recently, I used to play volleyball. Well, so I sort of joined a semi-professional team, and like I train with them. I never compete. So every time they call me and they say we have a competition, I'm like, it will be. I'm not. I just. So sometimes whenever I I'm stressed out from work or just stressed out and I need to unwind, I go train. and play volleyball. Or then I just go out with my friends. We do that periodically. You know, I spoke about the Ibadan thing. We did a weekend.
Yeah, like a staycation.
Yeah, like a staycation. It was a lot of fun. Or we just, go out to party and all that.
Stuff like that.
So yeah.
So have you tasted Ghana jollof? Tell me.
Anybody.
Let's settle. No.
Wait.
Let's settle it.
Anybody that comes to my DMs to tell me that Ghana jollof is better than Nigerian jollof is catching these hands. What? Okay, first of all, I tasted one in the hotel where I was staying, and I'm like, this is like plastic, and I don't know what the hell that is. But someone was like, maybe this. Let's give you a benefit of the doubt. Maybe it's just this particular one. I've eaten it in 4 different locations, and all of you are mad. This thing does not stand. It cannot crawl beside Nigerian party jollof. The one with the firewood. Oh my God. When they say something is... there was one jollof that I ate last week. My mom made, and then like...
Divine.
That's...
Jollof.
See, I've said it. Anybody that says that thing is catching these hands. Catching these hands. Because that's... I don't know what that is. Maybe I'll still try.
Maybe, yeah.
Another one.
Yes.
So that will be the 5th one.
And you see.
And I'm sure it's not going to meet up. But I'm just trying to be open-minded though. But I already know like it won't meet up.
I think so. I'll take it to a place today, because you see, I think jollof it's in the hands of the maker.
The jollofer.
But I don't want to, this topic is very sensitive for Ghana. You'll notice that after this interview, we said a lot of serious things. That's the thing that they will pick on. They say, you don't like our jollof, don't come to our country.
I bet, see, you guys, we're brothers.
Exactly.
There's no need to fight. This is what will happen.
No need.
We can just pity you guys and share our recipe with you. So that you guys will come to the good life.
Taste jollof for yourself.
Come to the good life, because
did you watch the Ghana versus Nigeria game?
I did. I'm a very big football fan.
She is. So how did you feel about that? Because
I was very upset.
How do you think we played?
Average, actually. Not very well.
Yeah.
And I think one other thing I was glad. I was kind of glad we lost, because I'm like, if we go to the World Cup to play like this, they're gonna just kick us. Imagine being in the same group with Portugal or Brazil or the big boys or France.
Forget it.
I'm like, yeah, it's going to be heartbreak. And because of how big of a football fan I am, sometimes even when my club is playing, I sometimes get anxiety. I had to make myself stop watching for a while. One time when it was getting really bad, like I get really anxious. And then my brother doesn't even understand, because he's a big football fan as well. He's like, why do you always shout? And I'm like, I don't know, I can't help it.
When women watch football, it's like times 10 more emotional.
And then so obviously I'm Nigerian, I support Nigeria. I was already having all the jitters. I'm like, oh my goodness, we already drew in Ghana. Possibilities: we win, we lose, we draw. If we draw, Ghana would qualify because of the away goal advantage. Man, and that's what happened. Like when they scored the first one, so I did start watching at the first minute, because I was doing some work, and then I just checked, because I always have the apps and everything. I just checked and I saw 1-0. I'm like, lol,
we're done.
LMAO.
Done.
And I think a few minutes later, I was 1-1. I'm like, okay, hope. Then I started watching it, and I'm like, yeah. By halftime, I was pissed. What are they playing? Distribute this ball. Move let's go.
And this one, they'll kick the ball up. I'm like, what are you playing?
And what's that his name?
Is it Victor?
I forgot it. That was doing Spider-Man kick up and down.
That one that was kicking the ball. I don't know. That's what I'm saying.
Stand on the floor.
He just kick the ball. Like, I don't understand.
Giving us tumbling and hello. This is not what we're talking about in this moment.
And it's so funny, because most of these players are international players. And they want you like,
do you get? They play in clubs.
You're playing like
so how do you
players?
You play in clubs. So why you? Okay, I think with team sport, right, it's not necessarily about individual, because look, Egypt didn't qualify, or Egypt lost rather, and no, they didn't qualify, and Salah is an Egyptian.
Salah,
Same thing that happened in AFCON. So because it's a team sport, it's not just solely based on the skill of the one person or the person. It has to be the cohesion, exactly, because you can't really play alone. So if your midfield is going to need to get the ball to your strikers and all that, then so I think that's what is missing. No, we don't really even have skilled guys like that. We just
it's not like those days when football was football, when you had like your coaches and
right. So someone said that they sure that Iwobi is related to him. But I'm like, it's not that bad.
But anyways,
he almost scored for Everton.
It's so sad for Salah, because Salah cried when AFCON they lost and now they didn't qualify.
So we're doing AFCON when Nigeria beat Egypt. Someone said, Salah was like, where's Arnold? Someone find me Arnold. Because it was, again, that just speaks to the whole cohesion thing,
True.
Because I'm not a Liverpool fan, but I enjoy watching their matches, right? And Liverpool and Man City, those are two clubs that I like watching their matches, but it can be heartbreaking watching Nigeria. Anyway, thank God we're not in the World Cup, because they would have beat us.
Beat us like straight.
What you back up and nojality, as in they will beat you so much that.
Wow. Anyway,
I'm pitying Ghana too, Sha, but we'll be rooting for you.
Don't mind.
Because I think I saw the group there. I think
Portugal,
Sri Lanka, was it? No. Was it? No, is this South?
Uruguay is
but Portugal are strong guys.
Yeah,
so.
because of
But I've not watched. I've not watched the other countries, but I don't even know who's on their team and all that.
Very true. But it is what we will do. So Taya, baby, I want to sign out. I want to tell them to subscribe, like, comment, sign up.
Yes, guys. So if you haven't done that already, I don't even know what you are doing, because you can't sleep on this. Do you get it? Subscribe, like, share, comment, shout it out.
And tell me, do you want Tayo to come to? Of course,
you want me to come to?
Of course. Don't worry, we'll take her to a nicer, better jollof spot. You people should offer us in the comment section.
Hope. Yes. Actually, yeah. If people should put suggestions of where we can get, or I can get jollof that you think can maybe stand beside. Stand is too, what's it called? Maybe like kneel in front of Nigerian jollof. Let me know.
All right, guys. Bye.